Hey guys, so my name is Tara Brooke. If you didn't already know that, I would say if you're new here, but everybody's going to be new here. But if you haven't come from my Instagram, my name's Tara. So I am really sorry if the quality of this is absolutely terrible. Today I am filming this on my laptop just to get it out the way, otherwise I am going to keep procrastinating and filming other things like my workouts, what I eat in a day. So a little bit about me. I am 27, I'm turning 28 this year. You can probably see the wrinkles starting to come up. So I am currently a full-time uni student studying psychology. I love exercising just because it makes me feel good, not because I am trying to achieve any sort of goal. I did already kind of hit the main goal that I wanted to, which was to lose 10 kilos, and then I have lost a little bit more since, but I've also gained muscle. So I really love filming my exercises. I love filming what I eat. I love baking and I love cooking, so I love filming that. I also love reading. I'm just going to show you, make sure my room's not a mess. I love to read, so my books stay in my room because I do still live at home. 28 this year and living at home, we love that. No, but books and reading are a big part of my life. Or when I'm not studying, if you study, you know, you read thousands of articles, thousands of textbooks, maybe not thousands, but a few. So then when I try and read during the semester, it either gets really hard because I can't concentrate, or I get too excited to read and I don't do any uni work or bees. But no, so in my spare time I love to read. If I'm not exercising, if I'm not cooking, if I'm not spending time with my family, I also love to get away. My partner and I do a lot of holiday trips too. I love spending my days Snapchatting and Instagramming all my friends, and a lot of them are always like, why don't you start a YouTube channel? Like, you pretty much do that anyway. And that is why we're here. I like to consider myself very bubbly. I'm like 5 personalities thrown into one. I'm an introvert and I'm an extrovert. I listen to country music, I listen to pop music, I'm obsessed with Taylor Swift, but then I also love emo music, My Chemical Romance, Panic at the Disco, old school, not new school. If you like country music, drop some of your favourite artists down below, because as much as I love my country playlist, I feel like I need to expand it. Also, just any music, any artist. I live on TikTok at the minute and I am like consuming all TikTok upcoming singers content, like Maisie Peters, Tate McRae, Lauren Spencer. Just love music. So I love to read, I love to dress up and do my makeup. I'm not very good at it, but I like to do my makeup. I love to shop. I love to go out for coffee and brunch and hang out with friends and then spend the rest of the day inside doing nothing. I love to cook. I am just a mix of every stereotype thrown into one. What is normal anyway? So I decided to finally jump on board and get this started, just in case anybody wanted someone to relate to if they felt like they didn't fit into a box. For anyone who's maybe considering going back to uni or going to uni, I'd love to share my story, because I actually dropped out of high school in year 11, and that was 13 years ago, 12 years ago, I can't remember, a long while ago. And then I actually pursued a career in beauty therapy. I have been a beauty therapist for 11 years and now I'm doing psychology because, you know, decided to change my life. They call it a midlife crisis for a reason. So just to also discuss what it's like not studying and then going back to study, also not doing ATAR, or when I was in school it was still called TEE, and then learning how to properly reference and write essays and get back into studying. I'm not the best at it, but if I have any tips and tricks I'd love to show you guys, and yeah, we're just gonna roll with it. I have this one bit of hair that just does not stay tucked and it's annoying me. I have a pimple. 28 still get pimples. Also, I don't know if the light shows it, I've got one right there. You don't just get pimples when you're a teenager. You get them when you're an adult too. Where's the fun in adult life? Stop, seriously, go away. I'm gonna have to bobby pin you back. Do you ever find some days you want to dress like a girl, put a skirt on, do your makeup, and then the next day you wake up and you couldn't care less what you look like, whether you've brushed your hair or not? That is me. That is me. Okay, quickly paused this to go and get a figured since I talked about my book. Alright, so I figured since I talked about me reading and loving books that I might show you some of my favourite ones right now, and this will be a testament to my different personalities. So, first off, we've got a YA fantasy book. So this is a series of 3 books. There's an actual whole realm might be the right word, where the first series that ever came out actually has 6 books, good counting. Then this one's got 3, and then there's another series that has 3. So this is the prequel, so this is backdated in the 1800s, Victorian era. Oh, my heart will be still. And then the 6th book one is set in the modern day 2000s, early 2000s, and that's not even, this one here is like the last few years, maybe not the last few years, but couple before that, 2015 onwards kind of era. And I don't even know what to say about it without ruining it. It is fantasy, so it's not just about like humans. They're shadow hunters who fight demons, and the humans don't really know they exist or who they are, what they are. And this guy here, chef's kiss, love, 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 love. It's a little bit of a love triangle, but can't win them all. Let's not drop them on the floor. This next one is a series as well of 3 books that I've actually recently read, like really recently. I stumbled upon this author, Tess Bailey, and I'm trying to think, one day I was just in Demix or QED and I saw it, loved the purple, loved the bright colours. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but I picked it up because of its cover. A little bit cringe at times, but so wholesome. I like flipped through this. This is nearly 400 pages and I finished it in like 2 days. And then I had to go out and buy the next 2 books and finished both of those in a couple of days. Really good, just a wholesome, quick read. Save my favourite till last. Now, if you are an avid reader, you probably have heard of S.J. Maas. No, so literally anything of hers I love. I actually haven't finished Throne of Glass, so don't come for me. I have all the books, I just haven't finished it. Started off with A Court of Thorn and Roses and flew through that series. Oh, beautiful. Then moved on to Throne of Glass, the first 3 books, and then Crescent City came out, and I was in it for the adult spice. This spice. We'll say the first book, the first half of the book is very slow if you don't like details. I love details. I wanted to know what colour her nails were. All the fun bits. Now I'm just blubbering on, but it's, again, another like fantasy, different sort of world. There's people with wings, but they're smart, especially in this series. And lo and behold, I do have Harry Potter as well. I've got 3 or 4 different sets of Harry Potter books, but it's a bit controversial on the book front, that one there. So Jodie Ellen Malpas, if you ever watch this, I love you so much. I have read every single one of your books. No, so this is adult romance, adult erotica. This is probably not my favourite series of hers, but it's one of the most popular. This man, there's 4 books in this one, with the 4th being from the main guy's point of view, but the rest of them are from the main girl. And she's got another 1, 2, 3, 4 series, and then 3 standalones. Another series coming as well, if I am correct. There might be more. Anyway, my favourite series from her is probably the One Night series. Miller. The best. He is the best. But yeah, she writes a lot about like these alpha males, so if you don't like dominating, sort of 50 Shades but written a lot better, maybe stay clear. But look, and another series that, and I'm back. Another series or author that I love, because I love all of her other books as well, is, now this is a special edition, by the way, so don't think that you're going to go out and buy this exact copy, because the actual covers, normal covers, are stunning, but this bad boy cost me 250 Australian dollars for all 3. Shh, don't tell my parents or my partner. So From Blood and Ash is the first book of this specific series. Again, it's another adult sort of book, a lot of romance, a lot of fantasy as well, but not to the point of wings, but there are wolves in it and vampires that aren't called vampires. And another author that just has a way of sucking you in. She's quite a few series. So I'm just taking my watch off. I like a lot of different music, as I did mention before, but just one that I really like to point out. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. It says Fearless. If you don't know who has an album named Fearless, it's Taylor Swift. Me and this bit of hair, we're not having a good time, are we? Not at all. Yeah. Also, just while I was over at my bookshelf, I but I remembered that I have this beautiful jewellery plate that my friend made me. Like, stop. It's clear and gold foil. And it's just so pretty. I could stare at it all day. So, my friend who created it, she does a lot of like resin stuff. Wow, I can't speak. Getting too excited. And her Instagram is Resin by T. Let me double check. Yes, Resin by T. And look, she does clocks. Jewelry as well is coming, I believe. Keychains, I actually have a keychain as well. And it was white. It is not anymore because it goes everywhere with me. Oopies. Chopping boards. Stop. She's probably going to furnish my whole house when I eventually do move out of my parents'. Obsessed. Obsessed. What do the kids say nowadays? Gorgeous, gorgeous girls have emotionally supportive water bottles. Is that it? Two litres, and I've already finished this once, and it's only 2 p.m. So I do have some ideas of videos that I want to create in the future, some that I wish I just jumped on YouTube and watched, and some that I love consuming already on YouTube. So I really want to do like what my week of workouts entail, maybe some study tips. I don't know if I feel qualified enough to post my study tips though, because I procrastinate and then stress last minute and hand everything in. Some other things that I really want to do is like activewear comparisons between brands, and just say what I love about certain brands and what I don't, because there are so many brands out there. I think I have like 4 main brands of activewear, maybe a little bit more, but yeah, I remember thinking at first, like reading reviews, and I'm like, okay, well, when I first started working out, I didn't even know what I was looking for. I was like, yeah, let's just go like leggings and this looks cute. So now that I spend a lot more time exercising and living in activewear, I would love to post a video kind of just detailing what I love about certain brands. I love hearing people's opinions as well, so posting stuff like that and getting your guys' opinion posted in the comments, that would be amazing. Maybe I could do like one where I wax into my own brows, because I do that a lot. I don't do my makeup a lot, but I do my brows a lot. Also, I'd love to do a Q&A and make sure you guys feel like you know me, you can relate to me. If you can't, you can just laugh at me, because that's what most people do. Well, so if you have any questions, if there's anything in particular you want to see, just leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and we're just going to go on this journey together. Alright, so I think I'm going to cut this video off here. I ramble a little bit if you couldn't tell, so hopefully you were able to listen along and feel like you related. If not, it maybe was a different opinion or different lifestyle to yours, and maybe you just laughed at me the whole time, and that is fine, because that's what I'm going to do when I edit this all and put it together. But I hope you guys have a fabulous day, night, week, weekend, depends on when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.